Hello. I thought, again, because I've just been working on commission stuff, we would just hang out. And since yesterday I did all music, background music kind of thing, today I would do voiceover. So I know I mostly showed the setup to my macrame piece yesterday. Today I worked pretty heavily on the painting. I was really just like in the mood, and I'm doing this is also a commission. I'm pretty sure I said that, and it's for both commissions are for good friends of mine, so this is very exciting. This painting I really was given like a lot of freedom for, which I'm always like, is really exciting and like incredibly nice, but it also makes me nervous because it's like, what if I get carried away and it's not what they wanted? But I'm actually really excited about this. The colors in this I find so comforting, and they're very simple. Like everything in here is blue, green, and white, minus like the brown, but that's like all everything is. And then I will be adding in I'll be adding in some yellow mixture in like the very, very end. That'll be very faint, but otherwise it's literally just like 3 to 4 different colors, and it's so satisfying to mix, and the brush strokes are so nice. I'm not even sure when I got it, but those brushes I'm using are like nice flat rectangle brushes, which I've never had before until probably in the past, I don't know, 3 to 4 months or so. I got myself them, but sorry, my camera took forever to focus, but I find them so satisfying to work with. Like they're now my favorite brush. I could easily get rid of like 80% of my other brushes and just keep those. And so just having that and finally having a nice size brush to do a large commission. I've never bought bigger brushes to actually work on bigger pieces, so they normally take me forever, which still is taking me like a long time, but I can see the progress, and I love being able to see brush strokes. So the scene's like rather simple. It's actually pulled from somewhere I used to walk a lot in college for just like to be outside in nature, or I used to go there a lot for photos and things of that nature in college when I needed nature photos. So it's actually kind of funny now painting it, so like a few years later, and it doesn't actually look like this. It was rather like inspired by, because we kind of like talked over what she wanted and sort of just kind of met on this. But I think it's just really like chill, and I love the color. I can't get over it enough. But I really enjoyed, I ended up changing perspective a good bit on this, just really with the river, and I need to move paintings like 5 times when I'm working on them, because I can get really stuck looking at it a certain way, and then I think that kind of hurts how I'm painting on it. Like I had it on my easel this whole time because it's ginormous, which I think worked really well for laying like base color and shape, and it will work well for putting in details, like, but I don't know, something about as soon as I don't know if it's because it was on a tilt or what, but as soon as I put it on the ground, I was like, okay, yeah, wait, that's not right at all. I don't know, it's just how my brain works. So I always end up painting like this regardless of what I have available to me. So I widened the little river creek out to give it a little bit more perspective and not look so flat. I think this helped a ton, and I was just really into, this sky cutting out. Oh my god. I'm like so excited about this. It's still not done. It's on my to-do list for today. And I am somewhat on a time crunch to get it done, but I'm just excited. I'm enjoying the process. I think it's gonna look really good. I'm enjoying just building layers. That's kind of what I really wanted to focus on, because they wanted a somewhat muted piece, so hence why the very small color story, I guess you could say. Not that any of my paintings have complex color stories, but I really try to keep it simple, and I'm just really focusing on building color and I think that's where it's gonna have its like charm, I guess you could say. And building out this like grass, because it's so green, I really just had like a big pile of green, blue, and white on my palette. And I did have one small tube of like a bright lime green. That's why you see the yellow toned green in the middle of the tree, in the middle of the painting, in the back of the tree. I had one small tube, so that did change up things a little bit, but primarily using just the green, like I think just a forest green, a regular blue, and a white. I just like kept mixing on the go to give me like a ton of different values, and I've come to find that that is like my favorite way to mix color. I've really talked a lot, at least on Patreon, about limiting my paint usage, like tube usage, and I currently have my paint stash down to like almost entirely like obviously I have like a yellow, a red, a blue, a white, a black, and then I think I added a brown and a green just because those are colors I use a lot, and instead of having to like mix all of that all the time. But that's kind of my color library at the moment, very base. I do think over time they'll probably merge into not just the primaries of those, but maybe a tone. I'm not sure, but I'm actually really enjoying having limited. Oh, Grogu's screaming. What? I'm enjoying having to mix it every time because I think it's like one, making me see color better and sort of test myself. But yeah, I don't know, it's been really enjoyable. So if you have a favorite color combo, comment down below. If there's like a color I should be adding to this, maybe I could definitely spice it up in the future. Grogu, as always, has to be seeing what I'm doing. I really want to start like a mini like TikTok or Instagram series of just like crafting through Grogu's eyes, because he's constantly just staring and watching and like needing to sniff everything, and it's very cute. Obviously I have to be hyper aware when he's getting into stuff, but it's so fun. I love his curiosity. Which also, we've had this bed for a month, and today for the first day he slept in it, so I had to mark that moment. But yeah, it was a day of painting, of macrameing, of just that all day. And recently I've been ending my nights by playing Fable, and it has been the best. It has been the only thing relieving me of like not working and it's been great. So sorry this was chatty and rambly and the Grogu started screaming, but thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.